and then just introduce yourself, your age when you were diagnosed, your age now.
Okay, sure.
Cool.
I'm Jane Sweeney and I'm one of 7 women who is diagnosed with breast cancer every day. I was diagnosed with breast cancer when I was 49 years of age, and that was 2 years ago. I'm 51 now. I have a wonderful husband and 3 great sons and 2 wonderful dogs. I run a public relations firm, and every day is different and really challenging. There's always lots going on. I have started having mammograms when I was in my early 40s, around the age that your doctor starts to refer you, and it really is the most unpleasant thing. I don't think a bloke could even imagine what it feels like getting your tit squished in a machine like that. It's unpleasant, and in my view, absolutely necessary. February the 17th, 2009, I went to have my routine mammogram. This time, the radiologist said, I'm sorry, Jane, but there's a problem. Put your gown on, go and sit in the waiting room. I just remember the whole world just slowed down. I remember reading a magazine about a resort I wanted to go to in Fiji, thinking in quite a sort of spaced out way, oh, that would be lovely. And she came back in and explained to me that they had found breast cancer. The same day that I had the diagnosis, I actually went back to work. I remember sitting at my computer not quite knowing what to do, and I looked at the computer and it swam. I couldn't have a lumpectomy. I had to have the breast removed. I had a large area of ductal carcinoma in situ. It was completely microscopic, so there were no lumps. It was early stage. I was now in the system and I was going to be managed by that process. I remember at the end of that day going back to the car with my husband. His mum had died of breast cancer. We had a good moment of having a good howl together. We went home and called our 3 sons, and they were really, really devastated about it. And I remember at the time thinking, I have to get through this for them. I want to be a granny, I want to see my grandkids, and I have to get through this for them. I have to get out the other side of this because I didn't know how they would cope. I didn't know how. I didn't know how they would manage. And I just wanted to be with them. So we just did what we thought was the right thing and told as many people as we could and kind of pushed it out through, I suppose, all circles of friends. I also had the most amazing assistant, and she emailed everybody in my personal contacts, which I've got 2,000 personal contacts, so she emailed a lot of people to tell them, and I just had this outpouring of people just wanting to be there with me. And I can't imagine doing it any other way. I think it would be really tough. A good friend of mine said to me, Psalm 91 was a great psalm for her, and I have passed that on to loads of other people too, actually. I wanted to have a reconstruction, a full reconstruction, and I wanted to have, if possible, all the procedures done in one session. My husband always says that the light bulb went on for me when our surgeon explained that the tram flap, which is what I chose, involved a tummy tuck. And he said, you just loved that, didn't you? And I said, well, there's got to be a silver lining on all of this. I went from diagnosis to cure in under a month. And I remember the moment where my surgeon said to me, it's all gone, you don't need chemotherapy, it's all gone, we got it all in the surgery. I am an example of early detection. They found it when it was microscopic. I didn't even have a lump. Women say to me, oh, I haven't been for my mammogram, I know I really should, but I'm scared. If you're scared, surely you'd want to know what was going on. Go and have your mammogram. If I didn't have my mammogram, I wouldn't be here.